If you're over 50 and your upper chest isn't growing, even though you're doing inclines, then this video is for you. Because the problem isn't usually what exercise you're doing, it's what your body is doing while you're doing it. And unless you fix that, no incline angle in the world is going to save your chest. I know because I've already told you to switch to low incline dumbbells or hammer strength inclines, and that was the right move. And here's what happens for a lot of men. They do the right exercise and still don't feel their upper chest. Instead, they feel shoulders, front delts, neck, sometimes even elbows. And then they assume age or genetics is the issue. It's not. The upper chest doesn't disappear after 50. It usually gets shut off, and it gets shut off by three things. If your shoulders are still drifting forward at the bottom of the press, your chest can't do its job. The front delts will get engaged, the shoulder takes over, the front delt dominates, and the upper chest becomes a passenger. You're pressing, but you're not loading your chest. This one's huge. A lot of men think chest up means flaring their ribs, but rib flare actually shortens the upper chest and dumps tension into the shoulders. You don't need an exaggerated arch. You need a stacked rib cage. Ribs down, chest tall, shoulders settled. And that's how the upper chest stays under tension. This gets harder after 50 for one reason. You've lost the ability to control the bottom position. Tight shoulders, less tolerance under stretch, and years of pressing patterns that reward momentum. So what happens? You bounce at the bottom, you rush through the hardest part of the rep, the upper chest never gets fully engaged. That's not effort, that's leakage. You don't need a new exercise. You need better ownership of the bottom part of the rep. Here's what it looks like. Slower descent, brief control at the bottom, no shoulder drift, no rib flare, no rushing the press. You should feel the upper chest before the weight moves. If you don't, the rep doesn't count. The upper chest is the first thing to disappear when the weight gets too heavy, because the body will always default to the strongest pattern. And for most men after 50, that's shoulders, not chest. So if you're chasing load instead of tension, you're working around the muscle that you want. A lighter weight done with correct form and under control beats heavier weight done sloppily, especially now in your 50s. This is also why shoulder capacity matters. If your shoulders can't handle the stretch and control, you won't be able to load up your upper chest safely. That's why fixing posture, removing risky presses, restoring shoulder capacity isn't just playing it safe, it's actually the key to continually building muscle. If your upper chest isn't growing after 50, don't assume it's age. Assume it's mechanics. Fix the position, control the bottom, earn the tension. I'm BJ, reminding you that age is just a number, but our joints are real, so protect them. You know, training isn't just about looking good, it's about showing up for people who count on you. If that's of value to you, subscribe. Keep punching. We'll see you next time.